Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I am going to teach the sales inventory system using Java and MySQL. Here, click on these products. Here you will be able to register the products. Okay, so I am going to register the product. So these are the products are there. This is the two tables: products table and sales table. Products tables, product ID. This is table, right? So I am going to add the new one. So you have to product it. Here I am going to add another one shirt, toy, product name, price, elephant toy, fun toy, toy. Price I am going to put it here is 2000, discount 10% discount. We include 10% discount. Okay, click save button, record added. Now let's back to the database and check products table. It's added successfully. We said number this. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is go here, the main one. Now exit. We added the sales part. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to search the product ID. Two mean it's a elephant toy. One mean shirt. Three, there is no products available. If you type this, enter the number, the relevant product information will be displayed below. Here 10% here discount amount, so 200 will be deducted and here 1800 will be the price now, discount. Okay, so you will be able to edit the discount. So here go to the sales part, product again, number, sales, product ID is 2, search. So here 10%. If I want to set price percentage, I am going to select as updated. Now let's check. If you search it again, here 5%. Now the price would be changed. The discount amount you are reducing here 5%. Here is now some other time the discount we are not included. That time we have discount amount we have updated as 0%. Here updated as 0%. Okay. Now let's select the product ID here. Now there is no discount included, 0, so the actual price will be displayed. Okay, now if you click save button, the data would be changed in the database, sales database. Okay, let me see how to the project step by step. So what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to go to the NetBeans. Here I'm going to start with the new project, file, new project, Java application, click next. Here I am going to create the project name as sales products. Finish. Project has been created successfully. First step what I am going to do is here, select the library folder, this one, right click, add jar folder. Here I am going to add the MySQL connector in order to establish the database connection with Java and MySQL. Select the appropriate connector over here, click open. Here it will successfully added into the reside on the libraries package. Okay, so here the source package, here select the default package. I am going to add another one, sales. Here I am going to add the first form, product, the product registration. Hit finish button. Right, this is simple form. Okay, so first I have to design the form. So what I am going to select the panel, drag it over here. Select this one, properties, border, bevel border, drag the label. This label I am going to try product registration. Select this one, properties, font property with bold, 36. If you need, you will be able to change the font style. Okay, so I change the foreground color as red. That's it. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to drag another panel. This panel I am going to include the product information. What you are going to add in the database. Okay, so in this panel also we have to add this border. Okay, perfect. Now we already create the database. This is a database we have created already. We have created the database called, which name is supermarket. Inside the database we have created two different tables. Products table as well as a sales table. Products table I have to create, these are the columns you have to create. The ID should be auto incremented. Okay. Product name, we are simply a short name you have given as P name, price and discount. Okay, you have given, you should give the column names look like this. Okay, this is the efficient one, right, along with the auto increment part. Now let's back to the NetBeans. What I'm going to do is, okay, now let's drag the label product name. So we have to select the bold with 14. Here drag the text field. There is a backspace to remove the existing text. Select again, properties, bold with 14. Click OK. Right. You name the things as txt p name. Name this text field. Same thing is hold on the control key down. Select both. Control C to copy. Control V to paste below. This one should be price. Price, here txt price. Select both. Control C to copy. Control V to paste below. This is a discount. Discount. Txt discount. Right. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is here, we drag the buttons. We drag the buttons. This button we have to name it as save. Save button we have to put it here. After that we need another label. The same label I just can, instead of drag and drop, same label and text will control C copy, control V to paste and get another copy. This one should be, we name it as search. Search the record. Product ID. Once you want to update the record, you have to search the record. So we have a search button as well. You have to put search button. Drag another button, the search, which is search. Okay, perfect. Right, now you will be able to search the data here over here. Right, now what I'm going to do here is, first I'm going to register the product details. So first what I'm going to do here is, I just go to the database establish part, right? So let's go to the here, go to source. First thing what I'm to import the SQL namespace. So import java dot SQL, import the package like this, asterisk. Very important. This is very important stuff. This is the SQL namespace, right? After that, what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to establish the database connection. Instead of writing, I've already done it, so that we don't need to write. So here, okay, add the connection object, connection con, or the prepare statement object, prepared statement PST, prepare statement object, right? Perfect. After that, what I'm going to do is here, I have to establish a database connection. So connection I have written, control C copy, control V paste, right? I will explain, don't worry about this. Is a connection method I have created as connection method. Okay, starting and closing back. Inside here, within the try block, we have write class for name. This time we have registered the MySQL driver. We already added the MySQL driver, so we have to register like this. After that, what I did here is here connection object. We have database located on where localhost. So we have to give the appropriate database name, which is a supermarket. Your database is reside on localhost. So we have to provide the information. This is a MySQL user credential. Root is the username. Password is a blank. If there is any error, it will be displayed as a error in SQL exception or class not found exception. Right. Okay. If the driver is missing, this error should be there, class not found exception, like this. Okay, if there is any SQL problem, display the error as SQL exception. Right, that's it. Perfect. Now we successfully established the database connection. You can check it whether it's working fine or not. So right here system dot out dot println and check it. Connecting. Now let's run and check. You can check on the console. Okay, sorry. This object, this connection method, we are putting inside the constructor, then only it will be work. Okay, so let's run and check. Okay, it's connecting, it's working successfully. It's connecting successfully. If there any error, it show the error, it connected, right? Now what I'm going to say another thing, this is not the actual look and feel of Java application. Here, it's not the actual look and feel of Java application. How to make it as, go to the source, Control F, you can get the, you can type UI, Java UI. I am going to change that to this one, method. So change and we have to run the program and check what the look here. This is the actual look and feel of the Java application. This is the user interface look like Java, right? Perfect. Right, now what I'm going to do is here. Now what I'm going to do is here is right. Now I'm going to save the record. So we have name all the things are named it correctly. This one should PID, txt PID. Now double click on the save button. Okay, what I am going to write here is code save button. Right. Save it, right. Now here this one should be this all text fields. I am going to equal to the relevant variable. So I am going to create the variable string variable product name, price and discount. Okay, so this a discount product name. This is the name which I given this text field. TXT name. This is TXT price. TXT discount. Okay, so this all the what you are type on these text fields. It assigned to the relevant variables. This product name, price and discount. So it this discount. Right. That's it. So after that what I am going to see, I already created a prepare statement object above. Connection prepare statement, insert into which table you are going to save the record, products table. So what are the columns are there? P name, price and discount. We have to name it as P name, price and discount. We have a 3 question mark, we have pass it here. P name coming here, second one price, third one discount. What is the data you type on this text field? It is assigned to this particular variable. If you are to put it here, it is insert. Record is inserted. Okay. After that, J option pan show message record alert. That's it. That's the thing. It will be done. Perfect. So now let me see whether it's working fine or not. Product name I am going to type as pencil. Price 100. Discount 5%. Click save button, record added successfully. Now if you can check, let's go to the database and check. Okay, it's recorded added successfully. Added 3. If you want to find it, you can find it. Okay, 2. I didn't add the search code yet. Now let's do the search bar. So what I'm going to do is here we have to search button. In my next video tutorial, I am going to explain the search bar. Thank you for watching.